kind of keeping, obviously, since we had a resignation on council, just kind of having an open forum. If anyone wants to talk, Pete, how are you? If anyone wants to talk about anything, kind of keep it, short and sweet today. If you have anything you want to bring up, kind of open office hours here since just me.
Yeah, get away from the light.
Anything from planning commission? Maybe that I need to know.
On planning, we're going to have a meeting Thursday, the 10th, for a subdivision
Okay. All right.
for up on Harper Lane. But
Harper Avenue.
Harper Avenue.
Okay, I did see that. All right. From my end, it's certainly whoever joins this committee, we hope it'd be great if we can make an appointment tonight. And I don't know what they'll do with the committee council, but certainly we'll kind of revisit and look at the floodplain ordinance in this committee. Maryard, the bridge, obviously the fundraising efforts are still going on. We've raised over $25,000 from private funds, and we'll be out there in the fall, kind of ramping up another round to see if we can get even more money to support that project from the community. But everyone's been very
Full speakers changed to high sense.
and we've done a good job with that. And I want to thank all the community members who have donated. But that's kind of where we stand with those two major projects. And I'm sure tonight we'll be filling the vacancy, which would be great. Mr. Andrews, you have anything?
I muted him. Let me unmute him.
Okay.
Oop,
I don't on video either. All right.
there you go.
Brett, I have no idea how to do any of this. I mean,
Well, you showed me, because I don't remember that.
I would
that
think
was like
not.
a year ago.
I know.
Mr. Andrews, do you have
Okay.
anything to add to our meeting today?
Oh, okay. Now how to get the volume. I don't know how to get the picture though. Like, how come we don't have the picture?
Mm-hmm.
Devices.
I muted him.
All right. So unfortunately, like I said, that's kind of moving forward is, kind of looking at the major projects and looking at one of the things I want to hopefully start soon too is something that I'll kind of bring up, and I've been an advocate for maybe even having some office hours for our council members at, the farmers market or something like that, where we can just hear from folks, they can chime in. Some of the things
That's a great idea.
kind of tackle, I think it would be really good to, connect a little bit more. And that's something I think is a priority, to connect with the people. So that's kind of from my end. I don't really have anything else tonight. And
You could have it at the new bridge.
that would be fantastic and be great for, I think, and we'll talk more at Public Works about the time frame of that, but that's, will be a great thing once that's finished. And, I think there's a lot of great things coming up for Yardley too. It's exciting too if the next phase of the sidewalk gets done. I think all this is kind of moving in the right direction and kind of keeping the momentum going. And, the engineer is also doing a really good job with, us getting grant opportunities. That's been really vital to a lot of these projects that we're trying to get done, having these state funds that come in. And there's some other issues that I think, as our time on council will start to kind of progress on as well. But all good things, and, looking forward to having another member of council so we can, certainly have more productive meetings and, look forward to the meeting tonight. So
Sure, absolutely.
I don't have anything else, but Pete.
Yeah, just for the farmers market, is that space large enough to accommodate everything they're doing, or would we consider, using Fitzgerald Field or even up there by the new bridge, or rotating it around amongst all over the borough? I don't know how much space they have up there, or whether it's enough.
I think rotating it would probably be confusing to all the people that shop there and the vendors. They have plenty of room. They can spread out even more down towards the old barn as well. And
Okay.
all the vendors aren't there all the time. So I think they're fine. Every time I go, I don't see an issue with social distancing at all. And they have that whole side that they can go to the cupola as well. So,
Okay, so there's plenty of,
oh yeah, plenty of room. And I think it's a staple now at Buttonwood Park. So,
okay,
Yeah. I mean, every time I've seen it, it's really well run.
Mhm.
Even during COVID times, they're doing a really nice job. People are adhering to the rules, and certainly the space. It is. I would agree. It's a kind of fixture of the community. And
Mhm.
knows where to find it. Um, it's been another successful, and I really give them credit because keeping it going during these times is tough. And they've
And
done.
they're all volunteers like you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's every Saturday that they're out there. I give those guys a lot of credit.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
one of those great things of the community that you really do have a lot of people who step up and do some great things. So
Absolutely.
they've done a good job with it.
Mhm.
Certainly, but that's also one of the really good things that if we get the Pico field, if that kind of goes through, there is more space to kind of have some more community events. And as we move forward past, the times that we're in, certainly, I think everyone would be in favor of these community events or, really part of the fabric of where we live and people appreciate it. And it's always tough. I mean, this year not having Harvest Day and some of the other events, people will miss them, but hopefully we can have them back the following year.
Right. I haven't heard back from the Pico guy. I'm going to write myself a note. He was on vacation
Okay.
because they were supposed to give us an updated appraisal on that.
All right.
So I can keep bugging them.
yeah, we pretty much canceled every event this year, Harvest Day, the parades, Christmas parade. Really, the farmer's market is pretty much the only thing that's pretty much routine.
Yeah.
Everybody gets together.
I always think about imagine too, then the following year when we actually do have the events, you appreciate it even more when they're gone. So I know it'll be a tough year. And, I know for myself and my family that, we certainly look forward to all these events in the community, especially places like Halloween, Harvest Day, all these that we won't have. But, it's important that people are safe. And like I said, I think the following year, they'll just be super well attended and people really appreciate the fact that we do these things because they're all volunteer, frankly, and people
Sure.
give up their time and energy, and that's one of the great things about living here in Yardley. So many people give of their time.
Absolutely.
What I'm hoping is that a 1-year hiatus doesn't give those volunteers an opportunity to find other interest. If they're working on Harvest Day every single year for 8 years, they may find something else to spark their interest, and it might be hard getting them back.
I don't think so because there's nothing else going on to spark their interest except
True.
there are 4 walls.
That's true. That's true.
Well, let's hope. That's my only concern.
Yeah, and that's one of the good things about town too. It kind of gets revitalized with new people moving in, like myself and my wife. When we came in, we started getting involved with some of these events like Harvest Day and Halloween, and you kind of constantly go on the lookout for people to kind of help out with these things and get some new blood in some of these areas too. So, and speaking of that, we're going to get some new blood on council. So there you go.
Yep. Yeah, I'm excited for whoever it is.
Yeah, no doubt. And it'll be good to, it's always, you always learn from everyone, and certainly someone will add their skill set and their mind to our group, and that will be a great thing. So,
I agree.
all right. Other than that, I don't have anything more. And like I said, once we get another member of council, we'll be moving right along here. So I appreciate you all showing up. Paula, as always, thank you. Appreciate it. And I'll see you. Probably be a long night with all the interviews. So
Yes. All right. Well, see you all shortly.
all right.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Take care, guys. Bye.